John Oaks here with HANKSTERS Hot Rods here in our Homer City, Pennsylvania location, and today we have yet another addition to our inventory here to go over with you. This is a 1971 Chevrolet El Camino. Now you'll see our car that we have here sitting has all of the SS badging and so forth on it. We're going to call it that it was SS styled. Really no way of telling for sure if it was an SS car or not with what we have here, so we're just going to call it an El Camino with SS styling on it. So as you see here, we've got this maroon exterior, and actually this paint's really nice on this car. I've looked this car over all the way around. It's smooth, shiny the whole way around. Nice maroon. It's got these stripes on it. We're going to call them like a dark gold stripe. Kind of offers a nice contrast to this car because they have it separated here with a little bit of pinstriping back the side of the car. Now on this particular car, all of the bright work is in excellent condition on it. We've got the chrome front and rear bumpers, we've got our wheel lip moldings, and we have our drip rail moldings here too. Again, all of this is in great shape. Again, to go along with the SS Grille emblems, we've got the SS Fender emblems on this car as well. 2-inch steel Cowl induction hood, and we'll get another shot so you can really see those stripes when we come around the front. Now the glass in this car, you can see it's been tinted and it looks really good. The condition of the glass, there's no scratches, chips or cracks whatsoever in any of it. So you see this. We've got both side mirrors here, so again you're going to be able to see all the way around the car. Obviously, if you look down below here as part of our exhaust, we do have these chrome side pipes here, and they are functional. They're just not here for looks. So again, exhaust does come through those. Now as we come back, you can also see the gaps on your door here, how it fits. Real nice fitment. Again, the elevations are dead on both front and back on this door. I am going to open it up for you to take a quick look inside. You can see we've got the all black interior inside. It is a cloth interior. You've got all the seat belts, the factory dash and gauges. The steering wheel is a bit of an aftermarket wheel, but again, all the gauges are factory. The carpeting is in excellent shape. No fading or tears or anything there. And we'll look from the other side too when we get around there, because it's got what I believe is a factory radio for it, complete with an EQ in it. As we look back the side of the car here, again, super straight panels on this. And this is where you get a little bit of the custom on the paint here. They've got, like I said, the separation of colors here with the pinstriping. And then a little bit of a fancy little stripe here too to kind of help deviate from the colors here on the car. Wheels and tires. Those are American Racing Torque Thrust 2 wheels. Aluminum wheels, 15-inch tire, or 15-inch wheels. 225/60 R15 tires, BFGoodrich radial TAs. Now as we come around the back, there's several things that we can go over on this particular car. This car has the tonneau cover, of course, back here to cover up the bed. We've got this nice tailgate here too. Again, they followed through with some of that custom pinstriping here. Of course, 1971 right here in the center. And you've got the SS emblems or badging right here in the center of the tailgate. Again, nicely chrome bumper here. And then what we're going to do is we'll go ahead and open this up. Now you can see taillight lenses, the backup light lenses, all of that stuff is in really good condition. We're going to go ahead and I think what we have to do here is lift up. And there you go. So again, hard tonneau cover. It is a fiberglass tonneau cover. And again, the inside of this, look how nice that is. It's a wood bed basically. The finish on this thing looks like it's never been used, which again, I don't think you would probably want to use it for anything too drastic back here. But again, looks nice back here. Your tailgate itself, we're just going to go ahead and open that up too. So you see everything all opened up. And there you go. You can see it is tethered here with these cables, so it's not going to flip down any further than that right there. Again, gives you full access to the bed if you were to ever use it. But again, I think this is a little too nice. I don't think you'd want to put anything too dirty or too heavy to roll around back here. So we'll go ahead and close this all up. And again, it's a real nice job there of everything. So then we'll continue around the other side here. So on our passenger side, again, you can see all the panels here, how nice and straight they are. Again, our wheels, tires, that custom pinstriping down the side. We get to the door here, again, you can look at the gaps on both the back and the front. As I mentioned, we have the mirrors both sides. You can look at the condition of the glass here too. Again, in excellent shape. There's no scratches, chips, or cracks. Again, we'll look inside from this side and you'll see the condition of the seats, the dash, everything in there looks to be in great condition. We'll close our door, and again, you've got that chrome side pipe. Once again, they are functional. As we come back up to our front fender, we have the matching SS emblems, just like the other side. And now we'll come around to the front of the car. So this is just your typical front end, the grille and everything here. Again, the SS badging on the grille. Your headlights, just regular sealed beam units here, so highs and lows all in one unit. Chrome front bumper here, and again, now you see that 2-inch steel cowl induction hood. We do have the hood pins here, and it is a functional cowl induction hood too. You see the vent back there at the back on the cowl there. It does work. Now again, as we do all the time, we're going to go ahead, open up our hood. So just bear with me while I remove the hood pins. And then, all right, so we're going to go ahead and get our hood opened up now. So we'll pull our latch, and you do have to reach back here and get the latch back here. There it is. And then it opens right up. So you can see we've got our steel 2-inch cowl induction hood. It's all fabricated underneath here, real nice, all stamped steel components. Again, you've got the provision for your air cleaner. And then what we have inside here for an engine is a 396 cubic inch motor. Now this is not the original motor for this car. We did date code it out, but it is a 396 cubic inch motor. Now we have a chrome air cleaner on top. You can see the real nice black Chevrolet valve covers here. Now as far as the carburetor goes, that is a, I believe that's a Brawler carb. Or wait, no, that is a Proform carburetor. It's a dual feed, just a electric choke carburetor. Again, it's a Holley based, like a Holley 4150 base carburetor, but they have that sitting on a polished aluminum intake here. Again, we've got valve cover breathers in here, a PCV valve too. Got a chrome alternator and chrome alternator bracket. This is a power steering and power brake car, and as we go through the underside, you'll see it's disc brake front, drum on the rear. And then we have a polished aluminum water pump on this vehicle too. Long tube headers here. These are ceramic coated headers. They go back and empty into these nice chrome side pipes. And as far as the pulley system on this car, I'm sure from the photos and so forth you can see it's got big grooved pulleys on this that have teeth on them. It actually works really well as long as everything's all lined up. These belts are not going to come off. It's less rotating drag on the motor with the pulley setup that's on here. So again, a real nice system here. It almost looks like a big set of blower drive pulleys, only it's not. It's for a regular drive unit like this, just a bigger belt and bigger teeth pulleys there. So as I said, we've already been through that. The aluminum radiator here too. Always a good idea with a big block motor to have that in there. It's a lot more efficient when it comes to cooling. We do have a, looks like a, I think it's a 7-blade clutch fan, and of course the fan shroud underneath here. So that's pretty much it for under our hood. Again, all of this is coupled to a turbo 350 automatic transmission and a GM 12-bolt rear end with a 280 gear in the rear. So that's essentially everything for our El Camino here. Now if you like this car or any of our other cars in our inventory and you'd like to come out and visit us in person and you need to take a flight in to do that, you can always come into our local, or not our local, but our closest major airport, which would be Pittsburgh International Airport. We do have a few others that are closer to us, one being in Latrobe, Pennsylvania, the other being right here in Indiana, PA, just a small local airport there. So like I said, check out the photos, check out the video on this. We're going to get it up on the rack now, take a look at the underside. All right, so we have our 71 El Camino up here on the lift. So again, we're going to go through the underside of this car as we do with all, and starting up front. So with the front suspension on this particular car, it's all stock. Now we do have, it looks like a heavy duty sway bar up here on the front of the car. Sway bar bushings on the frame as well as the end length bushings. Those are all in good shape. Again, your suspension arms, that's just your stock upper and lower control arms. All the ball joints in those all look to be in good condition. As far as the steering, again, that's all stock stuff. Your tie rods are nice and straight, and your ball joints on those, all the little rubber dust boot covers are all intact. Front cross member, you can see this is in really good shape on one of these cars. It does not look like it's been hit, bent, or anything on the front, so all of that looks to be good and solid across the front. As far as the rest of the frame, again, this is a full frame car, so again, all of our frame rails, the whole way back to the sides here, they look to be in really good shape, nice and straight, nice and square the whole way back. Even your dog legs here that go up over top of the rear end housing and clear back to the rear of the car, all of that looks to be in really good shape and good and solid. We'll just take a look at our floors here while we're standing right here in the center. Again, the floors actually look really good on this car too. They're good and solid as well. I don't see really anywhere where I see any patching. Now, as you look at this, you'll see where there might be some undercoating a little bit thicker than other areas. So, and that's what you're seeing, exactly that. Just a little bit of undercoating that's been clumped on, probably original stuff from the day this car was made. Otherwise, everything looks good underneath here. All of your braces under the floor are all intact here. You can see your emergency brake cable all laid out here. Front cables, intermediate, and rear cables. Now this car is a power steering car, power brake car. So up front you do have disc brakes. On the back, of course, you have drums. And then as far as our drivetrain, we've got a non-original motor here. This is a 396 cubic inch big block motor though. We've got that coupled to this automatic transmission. That's a turbo 350 cross member for that transmission. Tubular looks good. It's all bolted and welded into the frame here. Your tail shaft mount, that looks to be one of your energy suspension like Pro Thane bushings there. So that's a good quality piece. It's going to keep that all anchored down as it should. Got our drive shaft here. This is a balanced drive shaft. So that's going to help eliminate any kind of vibrations that you might feel in the drivetrain. And then as far as the rear end, this is a 12-bolt GM rear end. So good strong rear end here. And I believe after we've clocked this, it's like a 280 gear ratio in that. Now as far as the rear suspension, this is your stock stuff here. This is your metric 4-link rear suspension. You see we do have the sway bar here on the back of the car as well. And then of course just your regular springs and shocks back here for that. Again, I've already mentioned drum brakes on the rear. And then clear here to the back, we've got our stock fuel tank in here. Again, that's in good shape too. It's just been, again, painted and undercoated. There's no dents or dings to speak of. And again, all the hardware and the straps are all in good condition on this car. The only other thing we've got left now is going to be the exhaust and our wheels and tires. So for the exhaust, you see we've got these ceramic coated long tube headers. And again, they have them emptying out into this nice set of chrome side pipes. So again, it gives it a real nice look, and you can see that those are anchored down properly. They're not going to vibrate around or anything. They're going to stay nice and tight and stay in place. And then of course, the rest of this is the wheels and tires. We've got 15-inch wheels the whole way around on this car. They are American Racing Torque Thrust 2 wheels, aluminum. And the tires are BFGoodrich Radial TA tires. All four are the same size. They're 225/60 R15s. So with that, we're all done with the underside.